Hey everybody, Dan here with Fin Feather for Outfitters. Today we're looking at the Ruger RXM, and you're saying, what do we have to look at? That's been out for 8 months now. Well, that's true. December 8th of 2024, Ruger launched the RXM. It is a phenomenal handgun, and I remember at Fin Feather for Outfitters, they said these are selling like crazy, right around $399. It's Gen 3 compatible, takes Glock mags, or in this case, P mags. It's a Magpul Ruger collaboration that put this whole thing together, and they did a phenomenal job. But what's this video about? Well, Ruger came out with a different variation of this. We're going to talk about it along with the RXM and all of its benefits. So let's do it. People love this handgun. They say this is the best Glock copy out there by far. If it's even a Glock copy, you think about it. Look at this texturing, a little more vertical grip. They call this an enhanced handgun grip. Magpul calls it. They have other colors. I'm going to show you a flared magwell. Very nice, somewhat flat face trigger that breaks right at 5 pounds. Cool texturing within the slide. Raised sights, direct mount with an RMR, Delta Point Pro, RMSC footprint. And you look at those raised rear sights, serrated black, tritium front dot. It just has a lot going for it. So what's the buzz going on? Because I mentioned there's something new. Well, here it is. Ruger is coming out. Well, they're out now with a threaded barrel model. And you're saying, well, what happened to that grip? Well, or the frame. I want to tell you something. I changed this out from the gray to the flat dark earth, and I think it looks cool. I wanted to make it a little different than that one. But Ruger came out with a threaded barrel, 1/2 by 28 threads. It's 4.5 inches long, so we'll see the difference between the 4-inch barrel and the longer barrel at 4.5 inches. The popularity of suppressors is booming. Now that the tax stamp will still be there, but the $200 fee will be removed in January of 26. People are using suppressors. So am I. I've got 3 of them. But I shot this suppressed. Let's check that out, and we'll talk more about this. 147 grain Federal full metal jacket. No ears on. We'll start with the left. And now I'll go just in the berm. Wow, that's nice. I picked this up from Fin Feather for Outfitters. You can see how much I paid for it. This is a grip in flat dark earth. They also have them in OD green. They have them in gray and black. Okay, I'm kind of cheating right there, but it's super cool. Now, in order to switch out the frame, all you do is punch out that pin, take out the takedown levers, and then this is a modular gun, so you can see the serial number right there. Okay, same place. They call that the fire control insert. You take that out and you put it all on the new frame. And that's what I did. And I think it looks great. I like the way this looks, but I wanted a different RXM, more above and beyond than the threaded barrel. But the benefit is huge. Now, what do I like about this? Well, first of all, it's priced right. The MSRP on this is $499. Sells for $100 less than that. And then this is $569. So to get the barrel is, well, for example, Lone Wolf Industries is $115. This is $569. So you're looking at a difference, and that's just the MSRP. You're looking at a difference of, well, a $70 barrel compared to $115. Okay, pretty obvious to me. But I like this even better than Glock. I like what they did with the optic system. They made a direct mount. They raised the sights that are metal with a tritium front dot. And those threads, very beneficial. People love this handgun. They say it's great. And I know a lot of people want a larger Glock 17 size. I've heard a lot about that. And then others say, no, we want a Glock 26 size. This is a Glock 19 size. This is a Glock 19 size with a 4.5-inch barrel. Brings it a little more to the Glock 17 with the 4.5-inch barrel, but the frame is still a bit smaller compared to the Glock 17 or the Glock 45, whichever the case. But that's what all the buzz is about. They have the threaded barrel. I do believe that Ruger will expand this line further. This is just the beginning. It's still within a year of the launch of the original, and I think there are good things to come. Once again, Dan here with Fin Feather for Outfitters. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.